up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for February 8th, 2024. We have yet another portion we need to break down for free-to-play players, and that is the Spring Festival Memory. Now, remember, this is not going to happen until the 16th, aka the second week of this event. However, you do get credit for doing these tasks during the first week, so don't feel like you have to wait to do anything. It should credit you everything you want, and we're going to be talking about the Spring Festival Memory and the Leaping Flame events, because this is an interesting one. It is just like a checkpoint. You get to a certain number, you get the bonus reward. It's not a store, it's nothing like that. So let's jump right into it and let's talk about what you guys can get as a free to play. So as far as this event goes, as far as free to play goes, that is, you're not going to get that many great rewards here. You're definitely going to get some free stuff like this tier right here. You'd probably be able to get these type of things pretty easily. But it really comes down to this quest system right here. And again, there's the basic rewards that everybody gets. And then there's two different purchases. Now, I did like the conversion for what the Chinese yuan was to USD. It looks like to get this package, it's like 20, and like this one's somewhere around like the 60-ish mark. So if you are going to spend on those packages in week 2, you're going to get a ton more flames. You're going to go from getting 1 flame to 6 flames. That's a huge difference. If you are a mid-spender, this might be one of the things you want to purchase. Maybe relay package and then maybe this, I don't know, but this quest system is the most important thing. Now, the information I've received from DH Games is there is no limit on each quest. So yes, technically you could use more than 2,000 scrolls and keep getting points. Yeah, there's certain things that are only doable a certain number of times, and there's other things that literally have no cap, like search the treasure train and things like that. So let's go over each one of these. Number 1, the max possible technically for using heroic scrolls is if you're doing all 2,000 heroic scrolls for the event, maxing out the other events, that is going to net you 40 of these. So you can see that's not many. That's not many at all. If you do max out the other event to get all the soul awakenings done, that's only 25. If you do your daily quest, of course, there's 14 days in this, 10 for each day. This is the easy part. This right here is even if you're not participating in the heroic summonings portion of this event, you're going to get 140 essentially guaranteed. The next tier down, consume 2,000 gems. Well, you need 25,000 to fully do the New Year fortune bags, which is the really good event. You know, those gold bags. You want to do that. You want to spend 25,000 gems. You can purchase 50 of them for 500 gems a piece this week in that event, so that is really good. But again, you might get 12 to 13 of them here. And then the big question mark ones, because I have no clue what your account looks like. Search the treasure train 1 time will give you 1 flame. Okay, that's not too bad. However, it doesn't count the guild treasure train, so keep that in mind. It's only regular tickets, regular crystal shards, and of course these charm treasure train tickets for this event. The last one is summon at the compass of Transcendence 2 times. And again, if you've been saving cores of Transcendence up, this will be pretty good for you because you can get quite a few points from this. If you have 200 saved up, that means you can get 100 additional points from this event. And as you guys can see, this exponentially gets better as you unlock the higher tiers, let alone it has more things like, you know, it has more gems, it has more cores of Transcendence for you to do. So you can see where it gets pretty crazy as you go through this. I don't think it's an either or, but I will have to see. There is, like I said, an upper limit of 2,400 from the basic tier. So I imagine that means... Actually, no, it sounds like it's 2,400 for anything. Because this right here is not a shop, it is a tier checklist. So I guess what that means is it makes it easier for spenders to get there. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. I didn't realize it at first, but now it makes a lot more sense. So essentially what that means is if you do buy each one of those packages, you're unlocking additional flames. So if you're just doing basic rewards, every 50 scrolls gives you 1. If you buy the bonus pack here, every 50 scrolls gives you 3. If you buy this one here, but not this one, every 50 scrolls gives you 4. And then if you purchase both of them, every 50 scrolls gives you 6. So that's interesting to say the least. It's not exactly great for free to play because free to play is going to be stuck with whatever these rewards are. So just for example, you're not doing any cores, you're not doing any treasure train because you don't have any of them saved up, and you're not spending on this event. Essentially, this top part is the max you could get. So what does that mean? That is a little over 200 points. So essentially that means as a free to play player, you're going to get the pink Chinese treasure train one, which again, remember, these treasure train ones I think only come from like this event. There's no uprate bonus on the charm treasure train, although it might still be summonable. We'll have to see. But that's giving you a pink treasure, which gives quite a few stats, a 9-star, and a festival skin chest. Not great, not horrible. It's like, all right, getting up to 400 would be kind of possible. However, that would mean I'm not even counting treasure train because most free-to-play players just don't participate in treasure train events, which kind of sucks. But if you can get up to 400, the way you'd have to do that is all of your heroic scrolls, all the soul awakenings, all the daily quests, all the gems, plus even more. I mean, you could spend upwards of like, you could spend 100,000 gems on this event somehow or some way, and that would give you more resources. However, 50 is the max you can get in the treasure, or in the actual New Year bag event, which is interesting. But the only really way to push this is if you've had a ton of Cores of Transcendence saved up. But again, you only get 1 flame per 2, so if you want to bridge that gap, you need like 400 Cores of Transcendence to get there. So yeah, as a free to play, this is not exactly what I would call a great one. But if you are a spender and you're planning on getting these packages, not horrible. I mean, granted, the packages themselves don't really give much. You're just going on what this gives. So even if you're a spender and you're doing this stuff, but you're not really doing much here, I'd say what? We could probably... Man, this is interesting. So if you're a spender and you're getting both packs, but you don't really have anything down here to do, you're basically multiplying everything by 6. So even then, you're still just over like 200 points, but then you're multiplying by 6. So that gets you essentially everything down here for like the bare minimum quest, but that's still not even getting you to 1800, 2100, or 2000. So yeah, this is not exactly optimal. It's an interesting side event. At the very least, you are getting bonus stuff just for doing simple quest systems. I mean, the easiest thing is these two right here. Again, like I said, these two, the 100, and basically you'll get 152 guaranteed. That gets you these two just completely free, just by doing your daily logins and doing the gems, which very, very easy and should be good. So let me know what you guys think. It is an interesting one, but again, it doesn't come until week 2 anyway, so we'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. I think we just hit 91,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. Make sure you guys come by the live stream tonight. We have an exclusive CD code and maybe some giveaways. See you guys next time.